Hey guys, welcome to part 4 of Let's Play Fatal Frame 3. As always, I am your host, Sarah's Knight, and I believe we're starting the 5th night of Ray's crazy, morbid dreams in the Manor of Sleep. Come to think, why aren't we playing as another character yet? Yes, I want to go to sleep even though I know what's coming. Sorry guys, a little bit stuffed up today, or whatever they say, you know, when your nose is stomped up. Yes, that's what I was.
This place
So if you hear me sniff a lot, I apologize. And there goes you. As far as I know, I started immediately past the double doors in the graveyard. What kind of house has its own graveyard? That's just creepy. Okay, apparently for some reason the walkthrough's telling me to go back instead of follow after you. Oh, well, looks like there's a herbal medicine up ahead in the corridor with the weird human-shaped black marks, like somebody, you know, burned up into ash and somehow the ash got splattered against the wall instead of just falling to the floor. Oh, whatever. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are not members of RPG Maker Magazine yet, has been following Lantis and I are on YouTube and may have heard about our game on RPG Maker 1 that we're making called Argareth. Just wanted to say I was, you know, just for old time's sake, I was viewing videos of our demos at MagCon in 2010 and 2012 of our game. So, go through the small door, grab the herbal. Okay, small door, right here. I was just demoing. I was viewing the demos of our game that we did during the 2010 and 2012 Magonian convention. So on YouTube, and well, just so that you know, if you don't know about the RPG Maker Magazine channel, you know, you can see our demos of Argareth and so much more in at RPGMAG. Just type that into YouTube and you'll go to RPG Maker Magazine's channel. So there you go on that. And also, we finally got done with the storyline and we've started, you know, programming battle already, and this seems to be coming along well enough in spite of RPG Maker 1's incredible limitations. So yeah, just letting you know, we're, you know, game should be out in, I don't know, a year and a half. And hopefully it will be a satisfying traditional RPG experience that will take you back to old school, especially since RPG Maker 1's, you know, SNES-like graphics, you know, early 90s style. Since RPG Maker 1's got that, and a rather crappy selection of music, I will say that. Who's that whispering? Okay, so apparently there is a well, the ghost meter's lighting up. Wonder where it could be. Oh. Well, it's saying there's one up here at the top of the stairs, so let's get the camera ready before we actually walk on up. Hello? Well, crap. Thought there was something up here. Did I miss it? As I was walking up the stairs, I, you know, started looking at the walkthrough again in order to, you know, make sure I was doing it right, and I might have... I guess I won't know until I actually play this video back after I've, you know, recorded it and put it up on YouTube. Well, no, Huh. The meter is lighting up here. What on earth? Ah, here.
Daddy's dead.
Well, third floor storage room is next. Apparently there was also... there was a pic of a wandering mother, apparently, that was going to appear behind me as I was going to the back of the storage room below the stairs. Well, crap. There's a bunch of, like, weird breathing sounds. It sounds like a little girl having heart palpitations or something. Oh, this isn't the third floor storage room. I was in the third floor storage room. Whoops, sorry. Not too good at this. I guess the breathing is coming from down below. It says that there's another ghost in the graveyard down below. But if I didn't catch the ghost in the staircase hallway first, well, okay, I'm saying that wrong. If I went ahead and took the picture of the ghost down the graveyard first, then the one that I found in the staircase right here would not have appeared. Or something. Anyway, we can also go back to the partition room downstairs here. Apparently the Type 14 film will appear there every night. Here we are. Somewhere in here. Can't remember where. Type 14 film behind the chest. Where was that? Well, there's a chest right there. If only I could remember where I grabbed it the night before. Oh, here. This chest that's standing out in the middle of the floor. Okay. And now also in the foyer we can capture another ghost.
Won't you help me find him?
Who are you? I guess that will remain undeveloped for now. Oh, I can also go back to the, yeah, I forgot, the hearth room also has herbal medicine from underneath the stairs.
Why?
Huh?
It's not the child's fault.
Here she goes again. Same lady, I guess. The Wandering Mother. I'm guessing she's the same one that attacked me on the very first night, or during Ray's little daydream at the very beginning of the game with the daughter. And yeah, there's a what is called the hiding mother up the stairs. Oh, platform. And she's behind the cloth up here. Oh, crap, did I miss her? Nah, there she is.
Daddy fell.
Oh, never mind, that was the hiding daughter, and I think I pissed her off. You know what, why am I even bothering? Back to the graveyard.
You killed Daddy.
Yes, ma'am, I sure did. Anyway, on my way back to the, sorry, I gotta scroll down my walkthrough for a second, hold on. Oh, great, in the partition room. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of, optional stuff I'm having to do here. Well, I don't have to, I guess, but, just for the heck of it. The Wandering Mother is also in the partition room. Ready to attack.
Won't you help me find him?
Oh, didn't I take your picture before? Okay, fine, just disappear without giving me any points to help me along in my pursuit of evil here. Okay, back to the graveyard. Sorry, the next part of the walkthrough takes place in the round window foyer, and that was actually the room that Ray started this night in. I thought it was back here because of that round window at the back of the staircase hallway that you just saw. Anyway, on my way back, I would just like to briefly go over something, and if I may get serious for a while. And since this is a YouTube video, I mean, I'm hoping it will, reach at least a few ears here, but yeah, a little while back I came across a video by sheer accident about, it was by a girl named Amanda Todd, who apparently committed suicide sometime last year. And she made that video, that I saw a little while before she died, and it was basically telling her story. It was, I mean, I guess what better way than, to make a cry for help than the internet, but of course, there's haters out there that, mock her death and all that stuff, saying she deserved it and all this other crap. And I just want to say, guys, really, I know this is the internet, and it's almost useless for me to say, something like stop the hate, because people are always going to do that. It just, especially, I've seen so many trivial topics, in which people tell each other to burn in hell over, about like the proper method of neutering a cat or something stupid like that, But even when it's over something serious, the fact that somebody can, say that they hoped, a real human girl, died slowly when she committed suicide because she got what was coming to her and all that. I mean, that's just never the right thing to say. It's just never right to have that kind of stance on somebody's death. I mean, so guys, I just want to say, if you have been responsible for cyberbullying of any sort, I mean, even if you think the kid was kind of asking for it, I mean, let it go. I guess if somebody's acting retarded, like genuinely just being stupid, says something insensitive or something, okay, make like one joke and then let it go. Okay, don't proceed to just, continuously humiliate that person because you never know how it's going to affect them. And I can't find this ghost. I'm sorry, back to what I was talking about. So, I mean, really, you have no idea what kind of evil you might be at least partly responsible for bringing out, and don't do it just because the crowd's doing it. And if you're bullying somebody in person, like at your school or something, just stop. Again, you're in the wrong, no matter what. You have no right to do that. So just knock it off and realize that the person you're messing around with is a genuine human being, and a human being can only take so much. Can only take so much hate. So yeah, those are Sarah's Knight's words of wisdom for the day. And anyway, back to more lighthearted things like chasing ghosts and dealing with spiritual curses and all this other stuff in Fatal Frame. And where the heck is this woman? I know she's down here. I mean, I can hear her breathing and everything. Okay, she's glowing rather intensely under. I thought she was. Ugh. What the F? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Let's get on with it. Let's not sit here wasting time. Well, apparently I'm about to fight a man in white down here. He's gonna intercept me by surprise, I believe. Before I do that, are these actual candles? I can't tell. Are they little miniature electrical lights? Because if they're candles, well, there's really no reason why they should be burning after all this time that the house has been burning. Oh, hi. And he had a weapon. You really see the difference between this game and Fatal Frame 1. I mean, I just got attacked with a ghost axe, and it took about, it did about like a third as much damage as an attack from anything in Fatal Frame 1 would do. And I really thought I had him in the Fatal Frame shot, but I guess not. Alright, what you got? Oh god, he just gutted me. And I'm okay. Okay, seriously, why am I getting my butt kicked right here? Okay, let's just take a regular shot right now and see if... Okay, that worked. I'm not sure why my first 2 shots didn't take it. He just got doomed. I think I'll just switch back to Type 7 here. Okay, so let's go left first. And where's this? Oh, there's a ghost in the film projector. Another undeveloped photo. Well, I must say the suspense is killing me. What's in it?
You can deceive.
Oh, hi. And I missed you. That was boring. Anything else in here? Sweet. Top 14 film. Oh, excuse me. God, I think someone came up with that. My bad. I know that must have sounded gross over the microphone. I was drinking tea and it just sort of backed up on me. Let's see. What do we got here? Sounded like a very not giving a shit werewolf. Ooh, what was that? It's like a werewolf that's howling, but just doesn't really, get emotional about it, I guess. What was that? I ask that a lot in the Fatal Frame games, don't I? Okay, now let's see where we are. The garden corridor. Oh, I remember this. I think pretty much beyond those doors lies the end of the game right here. And here's oh, well, can't go in there. And it's always snowing in this garden for some reason. I don't remember if it was, back outside in the graveyard. But there's definitely something here, I think at the tree. Well, I guess I could have gone ahead and tracked that little girl I saw walking off to the side in the other hallway, but this one wasn't going to go anywhere, but she was. Guys, I think the next LP I do will probably be either the hard mod for Final Fantasy VII that Atlantis gave me a few years ago, or just right quick to show that there are some survival horror games I'm actually good at. Do Dead Space. I think I pretty much remember that one backwards and forwards. So. There was a little girl in that photo, but well, it says there's also a stone mirror here. Whoa! What the? Oh, jeez. Ah, crap. Missed the second chance. Oh god, this guy wants my blood. Well, it's only top 7 film, so the fact that I'm missing is not too big a deal. This Fatal Frame combo on him is not so easy to get. Really, it seems Fatal Frames are about the only way to get him. Because he's already in the process. I mean, he's just like a second away from hit you with that giant meat cleaver if you just take a regular shot of him. It's not gonna make you back up or anything. I know this is only Type 7 film, but dang, he's tough. Will you die already? Or go to the next afterlife, whatever? Well, at least he keeps, continuously stumbling back, so don't get into a corner here. Whoops. Okay, this dude is really throwing this one off.
Sacrifices.
More sacrifices. Okay, I knew that enemy was in the game. I remembered him, but I don't remember him coming that early, especially taking me by surprise. Oh, I already took that picture, sorry. But it's like the guy that, performs the sacrifice that's essential to the plot line here. There's always a different one in every Fatal Frame game. This one had to do with, like, nailing a chick's hands and feet to something or other, and that was just one of the priests that, I guess, really like, they're doing the nailing, or they're cutting bodies up after the nailing, I don't know. Wonder if we can even go through this door. Yep, no way. You is definitely in there, though. Well, crap, where is the stone mirror? I know there's one here, but I didn't see it anywhere. Okay, so we just opened up a whole nother section of the house here. Let's see what's in the little room here. Nothing, or I don't have the key to that yet. And that is a very ugly mask. Two commemorative collector's plates and two baskets with mantles of children filling them up. I don't know if that's a picture being held up by a blanket, whatever. And there's something on the inside the broken chest right here. Slow. Well, if you're taken by surprise, I guess the slow function will be good for those men, the insane men with the meat cleavers. What function do I have equipped now? Well, I can upgrade the slow function on that tab, but I never had too much use for them, so... Wait a minute. Oh, this is store power for special attacks. This is, storage amount for your, regular shot. Okay, cool. And I keep accidentally going to the other tab by accident. I don't mind going ahead and powering that up. Let's upgrade sensitivity. crap, why not range? Okay, and also, the walkthrough's telling me there's Type 61 film in here. Inside that box. Awesome. And I hear something, I think I heard something up the stairs. Is it just my imagination, or did something appear? Yeah, SK, that section of the wall is not the door. That is. There's just a dead-end hallway, nothing there, not a, chest, a box, a paper lamp, I guess. That's it. Sorry guys, gotta go further down here in the walkthrough. I don't know, maybe, I would like to say, I guess it's more exciting if I don't use one and I, do this totally blind, but at the same time, my unfamiliarity with this game just makes me feel like there would be too many useless, parts of the video where I'm just wandering around. And I'm back in the, back in the garden. No? I think I went through the wrong door. Yeah, sure enough did. It's down this way. For some reason, I had this nasty habit of thinking that the door that Ray is going through right now was the one that led back to the garden corridor right then and there. But it actually leads back to the plus sign hallway where that rather aggressive man in white attacked me. So now let's go in here. Okay, there's something here. I really hate how it turns, the ghost sensor turns red when I don't have the... Well, what on earth? As soon as I raise the camera, it's like the presence disappears. Man, I suck at this game. And yet I really like it. Okay, seriously, what's going on here? Well, it looks like I could walk out... Oh, here we go. What was in there? I don't know. And the light is still glowing. Huh. Well, what else is in here? Looks like I could just step right out past those doors, but I guess not. Oh, I can't, simply walk down from the top of the... Oh, wait. I'm back in the hearth room, aren't I? No, I was in the hall with the Tommy. Okay. Fair enough. And and somebody just ran out on me. I guess the ghost I was trying to capture was inside that little whatever that was near the bottom of the floor, bottom of the wall. SK, come on, man. Ah, this is back in the hearth room, I believe. But the walkthrough is telling me to enter the corridor up at the top of the stairs, so... Okay. I guess we're not totally done with that area of the house yet. And why I have such a hard time getting around that thing in the center of the room, I don't know. You know, at first I thought the creaking sound was inside the game, but no, it's coming from somewhere in my house. That's not good. I hear the sound of impaling. I guess the girl through that peephole has returned. Come on, let's take a gander. I'm sorry, do you have a problem with me taking a picture of you? Oh, that unlocked a door somewhere. So good, I had to do that. Okay. And return. Okay, so back in the tatami hall. By the way, what is tatami? Now that I think about it, like, what's that referring to? I think like pretty much every, room labeled tatami, tatami hallway, tatami room, whatever, in Fatal Frame, let's go ahead and save. I hadn't done that since I started this episode, so let's not be stupid here. I think every room, that had the name tatami in it had a bunch of kimonos, so is that like another name for kimono, or... Boy, Miku? Yeah, sorry. Miku is gonna have her work cut out for her when I wake back up. She ain't gonna like all the work I'm about to give her. Okay, now the walkthrough is telling me that I'm about to be attacked, so let's go back to Type 37 film. Clock somewhere strikes the hour of doom for me. And here she is. Oh, sweet. I managed to do that, block thing with flashing a camera in her face. So this is a highly mobile ghost, alright. I can dig it. I just know she's gonna be behind me before I have a chance. Hey, cool, I managed to do it again. I wonder if that actually wastes a piece of film though. Oh! That was a lucky shot, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that wasn't so hard. Or at least it just turned out well for me. So anyway, what's next? Oh, back to the garden hallway. That's where the sealed door was. And there's something, I just saw something glowing. What is that? It's inside this little crack in the wall. Alright, more type sec... I think I was actually about to say, okay, more type 61. That's what I was trying to say. Back to the garden corridor. Oh, and there was an item in here I forgot all this time. It's just a big open room, that's it. Like, there's nothing here. What is this room used for? And why do I have a feeling I'm going in a drastically wrong direction? Yeah, I'm about to tread on unexplored grounds there, and that's probably not a good idea. Okay, back... Yeah, I was a long way from the garden corridor. Actually, am I still going the right way? Yes. Now I believe I can make my way back from here. They don't call me wrong way SK for nothing. Well, I must admit, this night is taking quite a bit longer than the others so far. Like I said, they get progressively longer, pretty much. So let's check out that small door whose seal I just unlocked. Honestly, how would you even know from the picture you took at this door to, you know, go back up to the room with the, you know, court, the square-shaped room that, you know, you can peek into? I mean, all it showed was a picture of a little girl. That was it. You couldn't tell where she was at. And wow, that's creepy. Oh yeah, this is the room that sorta has a red hue because the light is reflecting off of all the, you know, like human-shaped pieces of paper on the wall. I guess they're sorta shaped like priestesses. And I think they all have stakes in them. Yeah, that might have been a costly and unnecessary trip to Walmart for thumbtacks. Huge gemstone as big as my palm. Looks like it might have been used in some kind of ceremony. Well, let's just friggin' take it. What else is in here? Okay, did I pick up something? Walkthrough's telling me that the little girl left behind a gray diary. Photos, other... Well, huh. Nothing. Oh, it's as I leave the priestess girl attacks. And these little bastards were annoying. They keep trying to, like, oh, I need to heal. They keep trying to, like, nail your feet down to the ground, and I don't know, I guess it's because they're so much shorter than, like, you know, ghosts of adult women that you fight. Just somehow, it's, like, harder to capture them. And they look so happy that they're getting a chance to, you know, crucify you. Oh. She didn't last very long, did she? And yet I like feel sorry for when I defeat one because they sound like they're in such pain when they're getting exercised. Okay, gray diary, just what I was looking for. I wonder if being impaled hurts. I wonder which hurts worse, having the stake go in a little bit at a time or having it stab through all at once. I wonder if they die if the stake goes all the way through. I wonder if it matters if they die. I want to impale a real priestess soon. Oh god, that child's got problems. Oh, that was kind of a nice effect. The singing you can probably hear, you know, kind of in the distance. That kind of plays out as the background music in later nights from time to time. And it's actually a really nice effect. It's like the little priestess girls singing, you know, about the ritual that, you know, it's their duty in life to perform, the, you know, nailing a helpless woman in robes down to the floor and all that. And that's the end of the 5th night. Well, let's see what we got to do in Ray's house. There's old film in the camera. Musty film. And as always, we can go back over our observations. Whoops. Notes. And that's what I was looking for. Well, so far I've only seen the tattoo covering her shoulder and her back. So, but she keeps saying it spreads and it will eventually spread to her whole body. Well, it seems to be doing the same thing every night so far. I guess, you know, since she's, you know, she wakes up with clothes on, that you can't really show the, you know, bruise spreading along her body. Take that with a grain of salt, I guess. And human-shaped stains again. The red doll room, that's something new. In the small room where I heard the lullaby, red dolls were nailed to the walls. Inside was one of the girls dressed as shrine maidens who tried to impale me in my daydream. Who is she, and what was she doing in there? Well, let's go see what Miku's up to. Oh gosh, she's singing the song. I don't even think she realizes she's doing it. They won't subtitle the next words because they're actually kind of sick. Yeah. So let's go see what's on her mind. Oh, you'll find out soon. I think Ray is about to make a few rather private observations about her roommate. The song she was singing was a lullaby I heard inside the manor. Is Miku having the same dreams as me? Is that who she sees in her dreams, just like me? The lullaby. Miku was singing the same lullaby I heard inside the manor. She says she heard that song in her dream too. Has she been having the same dreams? Is she being lured into the house too, just like Yoshino Takegawa? I didn't know whether to pronounce that Takegawa or Takegawa. Okay. So, to the dark room. Looks like, Ray has some mail. And no, I'm not referring to that crappy Meg Ryan Tom Hanks movie, You've Got Mail. Should have been changed to You've Got a Bad Movie. Okay, so, letter from Kay, the third one, who still believes he's talking to you. I would like to think that Ray would call him up sometime and tell him to please stop wasting his time, because you is no longer alive. Dear you, I'm sending you a testimony tape I just found about the urban legend. If I give it to you, I know you'll take good care of it. I found several other tapes, but as they're quite old, having been dubbed by a gramophone, they're damaged. I'm trying to get them restored now. I'll send them to you when they're done. Lately, I've slowly been researching folklore, legends, folk tales, and folk religion. That was both yours and Mafuyu's field, wasn't it? It's an interesting world. It's an interesting world, but I don't want to get too deep into it. How's Mafuyu's sister? Her name was Miku, right? I'm searching everywhere I can, but I still don't know Junsei Takamine's whereabouts. Maybe he was spirited away too. If you've got anything, let me know. Wasn't Junsei like that dude that, disappeared into the mansion in Fatal Frame 1 before Mafuyu went there and got himself killed too? And then Miku followed? Mio's health is not good, so I put her in the hospital. She only wakes once every 2 days, and then only for a couple hours at a time. I've got to hurry with my research. Regards, Kei Amakura. And that's our darling Mio. Didn't know her name was Amakura. Oh, and this is a first of many tapes. That we can listen to on the radio right here. So let's give her a listen.
In my dream, I saw my mother in that manner. Inside, there was an old shrine. It was cold. Snow was falling. I could hear a song. There were so many people going into the shrine. It was like a funeral procession. I could smell incense burning. Everyone was hiding their faces. My mother was among them. No matter how many times I called her, she kept going further and further. And just before the door shut, it was like I was going to be left all alone. I saw it every day. I went in just a little bit. If I went any further, I wouldn't be able to come back. But I thought I could meet my mother in there.
Yeah, you might want to heed that warning, or as a warning, Ray. You go too far in that mansion, you just might not come back one night. But of course, I gotta follow with the video game storyline, where it goes, so yeah. And I didn't know night was gonna fall and I was gonna be taken back to my room, so let's go back down to the dark room so I can develop that photo, or the photos that I got. Oh, it's just the curtains. I thought, maybe there was a ghost hiding behind them or something. It's kind of weird how Ray carries her camera with her at all times. Well, no ghost here, though, tonight, so... Actually, hold on. Let me check this one at the end of the hall. I know there's like some kind of cheap scare eventually or something. Well, nothing so far. But yeah, that tape pretty much sums up, I guess like what the plot's really about. People who lose loved ones, friends, family, fiancés, as in Ray's case, and, seemingly senseless tragedies. They just can't seem to, they can't seem to go on with their lives, and they always want to make, they want to do whatever it takes to make contact with the person they lost again somehow, some way, so they can, bury the hatchet, say things that were, that they wanted to say while that person was still alive, all that stuff. And, the Manor of Sleep is kind of like this endless, like almost irresistible trap for such people. You know, so in their tormented dreams of that they start, having about the person they lost, to the hand of death. Well, you know, they venture further and further the manner of sleep, trying to find out things, trying to see, the face of the person they love just one more time, and they eventually go too far, and the manner of sleep just seems to claim them. There's some kind of evil about it, and they themselves, get sucked away to the world of the dead. And while I was saying all that, I totally wasn't paying attention to the films I was developing. I wonder if I can actually go back and look. Oh, those are photos I took in the dream world night. Oh, here's more. Skewered dolls. Oh, I guess this is the information on the photos I just developed. Excuse me. Inside the house, in a courtyard surrounded by a corridor, was a tree wrapped with sacred rope. Around it stood straw dolls skewered on stakes. Countless dolls in the snow. What could be the significance of this eerie scene? The Japanese. That's pretty much it. Mafuyu. Written in Kei's letter was the name of Miku's brother, Mafuyu. He was a friend of Kei and Yu who disappeared while on the trail of missing rider Junsei Takamine. People say he was spirited away. I knew Miku had lost a relative, but I thought he had died. She never spoke about her brother. That photo, is Miku still longing for the brother she lost? And the Shrine Maiden girl. The girls who appeared in my daydream at the deserted house I visited on that photography assignment. In the dream manner, they were in the room where the red dolls were nailed to the wall. Who or what could they be? If the manor I saw that day was the one I dream about, the one I heard about from Miku, does that mean they were carrying out some kind of ceremony there, impaling people? Yes, ma'am. And the projector. The old projector was in the house I saw in my dream. The images inside showed girls dressed as shrine maidens. Someone must have been there recording what goes on inside the manor. back upstairs. We're about to call this episode to an end. But apparently there is some information Miku has to share with us first. Oh, Ray's looking at the picture of her and Mafuyu on her desk. It's weird how Miku just never, brought this up the whole time they've been roommates. You'd think she could share something personal like that. Okay, now for some reason I need to go back out and back in according to the walkthrough to get some more information in here. Now she's in a different place.
Having trouble sleeping? Do you need to sleep in here with me?
Intriguing thought.
Ray, this is it.
Some information Miku dug up for us about buried mummies. It has been reported that in the process of building Kukaji Temple, which commenced last month, sorry, I was having trouble reading commenced there, many mummies have been found in the walls of the hallway. In the walls of the area, the shadow hallway in Kukaji Temple, there were stains in the shape of humans, but when that hallway was restored, something noticed there was something like the root of a tree coming out of the wall. Digging it out, turned out to be a mummy. In the other stained areas, many more mummies were found and quite a commotion was raised. The Kukai Temple insists that they are enshrined saints, but certain observers agree that they may have been killed in sacrifice. And something else. Many bones found in ruins. On the 8th, in a survey of ancient castle ruins in the northern part of the prefecture, a large number of human bones were discovered in the ground. Stacked tombstones were excavated from the center of the castle, an area thought to be the courtyard. Bone after bone was discovered beneath them. All bones are thought to be from the time the castle was built. The burial clothes seem to indicate they are from laborers who built the castle. It is believed they were buried under the castle's buried after the castle's completion to protect the plan of the castle or the location of treasure, or perhaps those who built the castle were killed as a sacrifice. Sickening. Coverage of the abandoned house. Below is a summary of what the newspaper reporter told me about the coverage of the abandoned house. I didn't have any time before, so please take this as a reference. History of the manor. They say there were several villages around the manor until the 1900s, but today only the abandoned house remains. Even the landowner does not know when or why it was built. Now only the area around the entrance is left, but originally it was a huge manor, deep and strangely shaped. It seems on old maps a shrine is occasionally drawn in, but now there exists not so much as a trace of it, and not much is known about it. But on the outlying mountains it seems a myth-like story is told that is connected to the other world. The rumor of the ghost manor may be due to the myth, but since long ago the abandoned house has been called a ghost manor. Many people visit it just because of the rumor. The rumor is that you can meet the dead at the manor. Yeah, pretty much confirming what I said before about, people wanting to meet with the dead and, well, they just get suckered in themselves. And further, that the dead you meet will summon you to the other world. The rumor's origins are said to be in seances that were held in a shrine there, but that's merely a rumor too. In any case, I think the story of the mountain connected to the other world is the source of the rumor.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
I shall do that.
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you alright?
Not really. Kind of feel death sort of creeping up on me in the real world, if you get my drift. Okay, well, back to Ray's room, and let's just make sure nothing happens in here before I quit. Okay, so, well, there's pretty much nothing going on here that I need to capture on camera. So, just hit the camera, thank you. Okay, guys, so that was the 5th night, and I will see you next time in the 5th part of Let's Play Fatal Frame 3. Later.